Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? You are being so mean to yourself right now, and I want you to think about something. You see, kindness is everything in our life, like, believe it or not. And I know that there's hard days, and I know that there's days where maybe we're not as kind as we could be, but I want you to think about what I'm about to say. Right now, you are saying things to yourself that if you said to me or someone on the street, you might get punched in the face for. And you're expecting yourself to be successful. That probably doesn't make that much sense. Now, look at that. From this perspective, it makes sense. When you come from a traumatic background in society, your parents, your teachers, your peers, your own family has said you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, you're not capable enough, then you're going to start to repeat that. And that becomes your nomenclature for how you talk to yourself. Now, what you have to understand about that is when you are talking to yourself like that, when you're being so incredibly rude and unkind to yourself, you automatically are limiting the success that you could potentially have in your life. And what I mean by that, think about this. If you dash your dreams, if you destroy yourself before you even get to the starting line, do you think that you'll cross the finish line? Probably not. You may not even start the race. You may quit in the middle of it, but you're probably not going to finish. You see, kindness matters so much. And people talk about mindset all the time in personal development and trauma and the whole nine, but nobody ever tells you what it really means. And so I'm going to tell you what it really means. Mindset is this: what you think becomes what you speak become your action, and your actions become your reality. And so that means that every single thing that comes to your head matters. And if you're operating through a space of being destructive for yourself, that's going to resonate and reflect into your reality, right? Because what you're thinking is becoming your action. You're going to act like someone on a destructive path, on a self-sabotaging path, right? And that will become your reality. But if you're kind to yourself, and this is one of the first things I always teach my clients, you take a pen and a piece of paper and you write this down. I am the kind of person who is kind to myself. I am the kind of person who is kind to myself. Why does this matter? Because when you are operating through a space of kindness, in the moments of life that are difficult, where you're hard, where it's frustrated, where you don't feel like you can continue to go on to the next thing, what will happen is you'll ask yourself, well, what would a kind person do for themselves right now? Would they show up? Would they go the extra 5%? Would they get up early? Would they make their bed? Would they clean their room? Would they do the dishes? Would they go to the gym? Would they eat the healthy food? Would they stop smoking? Would they leave the relationship? Would they travel the world? Would they write the book? Would they start the podcast? Would they do the thing that they need to do to make their life different? And if you're operating through the scope of kindness, the answer is going to be yes.